Good morning, everyone. Let's have some coffee. Mm. And let's talk a little bit while we're out on the porch this morning. I already have my apron on this morning, and I've been washing dishes, um, getting things out of my pantry, more items out of my pantry, and getting ready for this switch. And I've had a couple more families come in and shop and take what they needed. And so, yeah, that's what I'm doing this week and next week. And I think this Saturday I'm going to get up really early in the morning and bring all of this stuff outside and just let people in the neighborhood go at it and take what they need. Now, I also wanted to talk to you about some of the confusion that is in the comments. And you see me eating, the potatoes and the carrots, things that I'm not supposed to be able to eat. And you're confused about it. All right. So let me try to explain to you that with medication, it's under control. Okay. With medication, what I'm working for is to even the starches, even the carbs are under control with the medication that I have. And it's a small amount of medication. It's not a lot. I'm not on insulin. I'm on a pill. And so it's just like the beginning part of, like, I've just been newly diagnosed and it's not bad yet. And so they're trying to reverse it. And so people were asking me, why am I not just starting it right away? And the reason is because I have a glucometer and a keto meter in the same. Okay, it's the same. It does both. And I'm setting what they call a benchmark of, with medication, eating normally, what I normally eat. I'm setting a record for them. And so I weigh myself every morning now, and I'm taking a glucose reading in the morning and in the afternoon, and I'm taking a ketone reading in the afternoon as well. And so I'm going to do that for about until the 4th of next month to set a kind of a benchmark for the doctor, so the doctor can see in my blood work every day and get a record of it over time, what's happening in my body every day. And then once this is established, then that's when I start the diet, and then what they're going to see what happens to my blood work. So it's a scientific process, and you have to set the benchmark first in order to see how the changes affect your blood work. Okay? And so they're following good scientific process. So that's why I can't immediately go on to this diet. And then at the beginning of the month, there's a holiday as well here in the United States. And so my visit this week with the coach, they have a coach that is a nutritionalist, okay? And what she told me is that we don't want you to do it over the weekend or during the holiday. So you have to wait until the 4th when we get back, so that when you start eating in the first few days, we can watch your blood work and see if your sugar is dropping. If your sugar is dropping while you're on the medication, then we can tell you to stop taking the medication. But they have to be in the office monitoring while I'm making this change. that make sense? I hope that makes sense. It does to me. And so I get it. They need a holiday as well. They need their weekends as well. And so they don't want anything to happen to me on a holiday when I'm trying to, like, for me, when I'm on the medication plus adjusting my diet. They don't want anything to happen. And so that's why they're having me wait. So, anyway, so I'm going to finish up that roast carrots and potatoes. And that's what I've been eating. Like, I divided it up into 6 meals. Okay, so understand that that big, that roast, I divided it up. And all the potatoes and everything, I didn't eat them all in like 2 or 3 sittings. No, I divided it up into 6 meals. And so and I'm only eating twice a day right now, kind of a brunch and in between supper and lunch and dinner. And so I have, I think, 3 more of those meals, maybe 4 left. And so, yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Today I'm going to get in there and I have some hamburger out and I'm going to make I'm going to make hamburger patties out of them. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. All right. I do have some things that I want to get used up. And so it's not going to be on my diet plan. My upcoming diet plan, it's not going to be there. So anyway, so I'm going to be cooking up some hamburger. And like I said, I'm not sure how I'm going to work it in. I will see how I work it in. But just know that be patient with me, all right? In the comments. Be patient with me. And know that I'm using up the things that I have, that somebody has purchased for me. And I'm using it up and respecting the fact that they spent their hard-earned money on me, okay? And then once I get it used up, then that's it. I have to mentally set myself. I have to respect the fact that somebody had bought me groceries at the beginning of this month. And so I need to use those groceries up and be respectful to it. So but anyway, let's get in the kitchen and let's make some breakfast. Come on, let's go. Good morning, everyone. We're in my kitchen. I am moving the camera so you can see that I have mushrooms, onions, and bell peppers in there, sauteing with some bacon. Okay. And now I'm going to take the eggs I already have beaten up, and I'm going to put it in there. Let it sit, and while it's sitting, I am going to put all of the food back in the refrigerator. some cheese out. I'm going to come along and flip this one more time. Turn it off. Add some cheese on it. And I'm going to let that sit for a minute. Let that cheese melt. And I'll bring you guys back when it's plated up. There we go, we have it plated up. And this, my friends, is what I'm going to have for breakfast this morning. Good evening, everyone. It is Thursday evening. I'm sitting here with, I'm pulling it over here so you can see, with the roast potatoes, carrots, and I have one of those peppers in here, and some onions as well. I told you guys I made like 6 meals out of this, and so I'm getting it used up. This is all about using up the things that I cannot have on this new eating adventure. And so this is what I'm doing. I'm eating the potatoes and the carrots and the onions and the roast. Now, the more I study this plan, the more I realize that the potatoes, the carrots, and the onions are a no-go for right now. The roast, however, is a go. Okay? And so even the peppers is a go. But all of those things, the onions and the potatoes and the carrots, are a no-go for right now. And I'm trying to explain this to you guys so that you're not confused. Is that what I'm trying to do is use up what is not on this new eating plan and get rid of the things that are not on this eating plan that I can out of my house before I start. And it's a complete like program that I have to do. And so, and I have to do it for myself. It's not somebody forcing me to do it. It's not somebody telling me I need to do it. This is for myself. And I know myself enough to know that when I start getting the carb cravings, if it's in the house, I'm probably going to go get it. All right? I'm probably going to go make me instant mashed potatoes. Or I'm probably going to go and boil me a potato if it's in my refrigerator or if it's in my pantry. So I know myself enough to know that that might happen. And so what's best for me is for me to purge all that stuff out of my pantry, use up now while I have my blood sugars under control with the medication, what I can. And then once I start this new program, I need to have everything that is on the program in the house. That's what the step I'm going is purging my house of things that are not on this program. That's the stage that I'm at, and using up what's not on this program. Is it to say I can't have this stuff? No, that's not to say I can't have it. right now it's controlled with the medication, but my goal is to get off of the medication. And so if that's my goal, then these are things that I cannot eat if I want to be off medication. I don't want to be dependent on medication. I want to have control over what goes in my body. And so carb, friends, is an addiction for me. It's bad for my body. I cannot eat it. I should not be eating it. Right now, the medication is helping me with the side effects of what happens when I eat carbs, okay? And so much so that it's gotten my blood sugar under control, and my A1C has dropped, all right? But that's only the first step, okay? Now I need to go and purge everything out of my house that I cannot have and work my way off of my medication. That's my goal. And so how am I going to do it? I'm going to do it by purging my house of things that are no longer good and healthy for me. Okay? That's how I'm going to do it. So, don't be upset at me in the comments about how I do my program my way. Okay? Don't be upset with me. Just come along and follow me and see what happens. All right? I have a coach and I have a team that is helping me through this process because it's not an easy one. And I did get permission to tell you guys what program it is. It is called VIRTA, VIRTA. Look it up. VIRTA. Look it up. And if you are interested in doing this process, check with your insurance and see if your insurance covers it. Mine is going to cover it 100%. All the supplies, everything is going to be paid for through my insurance. So, if you are registered as a diabetic, or I would say just check in and see. Check with your doctor and check in with your insurance and see if this program is going to could be covered by your insurance, okay? And join me as we learn. And so I'm in the learning process. Anyway, thank you guys for coming along today with me on this journey. And I'm going to sit here and eat my potatoes and carrots and onions and peppers and roast. And I'm going to enjoy it. All right? And maybe in the future, we're going to have a different version of this. Maybe instead of potatoes, I'll have cauliflower. Okay? Maybe instead of carrots, I'll have another type of vegetable on this side. Who knows where my journey is going to go? I just know I am ready for it. With both feet planted and every day I'm working hard on preparing for this new journey. I am. I will see you guys. This is a Thursday video coming out on a Friday. And so I will probably see you guys on Monday. I am going to take Saturday and Sunday off. I'll be filming tomorrow, but it won't come out until Monday. And so I will see you guys Monday. You guys be blessed because you guys bless me each and every day. I'm going to leave some playlists for you. If you haven't already watched them, please click on the playlist and let it run. Watch them. Let the ads run through. That's how you're helping me. That's all you have to do is watch my videos. Watch the older ones along with the newer ones. See where I was, see where I am now, And then keep watching and you'll see where I'm going. Because if you go all the way back to my older videos, you'll realize that I could barely walk. And now I'm walking pretty well through my house. I'm getting moving around. I did have some setbacks. Life is like that. I had surgery on this eye, and then I healed from that. I had surgery on this eye, I healed from that. Now I had surgery on my left foot, I healed from that. And it's not all the way healed, but I'm moving. I'm up and I'm moving, and I'm able to, again, get busy in my house, clean my house on my own. And that's what I did this week, is I took one job a day and did that job, and by Wednesday I had my entire house cleaned up. All right, so now moving forward, we'll see. Now you have to understand that the feet are kind of hard to heal sometimes, and so it's going to take a while for this to completely heal up, meaning that it doesn't hurt anymore. All right. But it's getting better each and every day. All right. So tomorrow is my day to go back to the foot doctor, the podiatrist, and he's going to take a look at it, make sure it's healing up really good. And it's been 3 weeks, so we'll see what he says when he takes a look at it. I'll see you guys on Monday.